Okay, so um, I finally got a good setup for um, my camera or whatever. So uh, hopefully you should be able to see that there shouldn't be any shaking cam. I'm gonna do my best to just let this video be as smooth as possible. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I want to jump straight back into. I think on our last video we were working on this drawing. And I'm going to try to break this video up into a few videos so it's not just one huge, long, continuous video. So I'm going to try to keep it fairly short. Anyway, what I want to do is last time we were just working on the shading, but what I wanted to start doing is putting a little bit of color into this. But actually, you know what, I thought about it before we go into coloring. I think what we actually need to do was to merge these two layers together, and I wanted to continue to sketching in his arms and things of that nature. So let's see. If you're wondering what any of these things are I'm doing, a lot of it was covered in some older tutorials, but all I'm doing right here is just changing the size of my pencil. And how you get to all of your options, you just click on that middle button right there, and you have your color wheel and different brushes all right here, or you can find some over here. Let me use that finger so you can see it better. So yeah, there's all of those. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, and then of course to get closer to the drawing, all you have to do is just pinch and zoom to get closer. So you just use two fingers and do that. I don't think, yeah, three fingers doesn't work. So just use your two fingers. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let me slide that back in the screen. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and start by just adding, I gotta try to think of what the hand should look like, but I'm just gonna go with whatever pops into my head, and we'll just go from there. Okay. I was doing this as a video. Well, I know I said I would finish this one, but I'm kind of getting back to this particular drawing because somebody was asking me to continue. Or they just asked for another video, so I figured this would be a good one to get back on since it's the last thing we left off on. Okay, so all I'm doing is just sketching away. And let's see, so how long where are we at? 3 minutes? Okay. I'm gonna stop this video soon and then continue in another one. Let's see. So I don't really know what much I can say about this particular video right now because I'm really just drawing this just off the top of my head. So yeah, this may be, plus I'm feeling a little under the weather today. I know it's still hot, but yeah, I don't know what's going on, but anyway, so I'm not necessarily really in the mood for talking a ton right now, but I will try to get as close to the drawing so you can see everything I'm doing. I'll probably talk a little bit more when when I have to go into like tools and all that things, but just for free sketching right now, I'm just gonna kind of just go about it. Okay, so there is one hand, and I'm trying to think, I'm really trying to bring this picture together because I really don't know exactly what I'm doing yet. I'm just trying to kind of, that's a funny combination. I'm trying to just bring this picture together and at least get the character somewhat off the ground, so I kind of know a little bit on what he should be like. Oh, I will say this, by the way, for those of you who are getting or may have just gotten a any kind of tablet or anything, I would suggest getting a screen protector. I have one on mine, mostly just because I know there's those hard tip styluses that you could use, and they're really nice, but I'm just afraid of scratching the screen. If you have Gorilla Glass, that's something you don't have to worry about. You won't have to worry about scratches and such. But, oops. Okay, I kind of have an idea of where I'm going with this. At least the shaping of this little guy. But yeah, anyway, I would just recommend getting some kind of screen protection for your screen, because it sucks if you pay a lot of money for your tablet and then you lose your, well, not lose, but you get a nice big fat scratch on your screen. There's nothing worse than that. So I would highly recommend getting some kind of screen protection. Also, too, maybe a case too, to like a pretty hard case. I have one for mine. I don't think you would be able to see it in this video, but maybe I'll do another video on that for different cases that should be gotten. Okay, so anyway, there's his other hand. It's a little different from the other one, but that's because I want to add more. Gonna be at 6 minutes. Okay, I want to add more things onto this arm. I have some reason I have a really big obsession with making my robots not always look so correct. Like, if something has something on this side, and then it has to be the exact same on that side, and I prefer sometimes just kind of just throw in some weird stuff. You're like, huh, that's weird. Why does he have this, but he doesn't have this, you know? But that's just my, that's just what I like, so. So I say one arm is shorter, one's bigger, and I don't know, I find stuff, like I really like a lot of Pixar movies, and I notice they do things like that too, and I really like that style of things. You know what, I just thought, maybe if I could somehow show that he's wearing a jetpack, that would be really cool. So, let me get closer and try to just put a little something down. Oops, I'm sorry. Sorry for this video too, my allergies are really getting to me today, so that could be part of the reason why I'm not feeling so great. But if I sound a little stopped up or anything, that would be the case, or the problem. Okay, so he is now wearing a jetpack. By the way, for those of you who have been watching my videos, I know probably people watch, but not everyone comments, but if you ever want to get a look at more artwork that I don't have time always to cover in the videos, you feel free to add my art Facebook page. It's just facebook.com/artboy page. And yeah, just send me a friend request in there, just be like, hey, it's on you on YouTube, I'm stalking you now. Just kidding. But I won't freak out, it's cool. So feel free to add that page. I have a ton of artwork up there. I have new artwork. I also have a project for an animated movie that I'm working on. So if you want to follow that project too, I would suggest to go on the Facebook for that. I don't think I'll really be covering any of it on this, but yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video here. This was video number 1. Okay, well, there. That's video number 1. And I'm going to continue the next part in the second part of the video. Alright?